Yo, what's up guys? So I'm going to be showing you the basement default. Now I went through and actually made the holes, that way this is a little bit quicker, but you want to make your first hole rotate, you're going to make here, second rotate, you're going to make here, so you have a blue, so your guy playing blue is going to be able to get out here, or he's also going to be able to help motor if they do a church push. And then your last rotate is going to be here, vault rotate, that's pretty standard, and impact trick holes right here. Don't impact trick, you get anything on the hatch. So that's it for the basement setup, and next setup. Okay, so next I'm going to be showing you guys upstairs. Now, upstairs for CC, you want to do something, you're going to have a little bit more setup, and I'll show you guys all the shotgun holes, not just the ones you have to make. So here, you don't want to make a rotate here anymore, because chances are that your player garage is almost never going to have to rotate. They're almost always going to either die here or win the round here. So your player garage doesn't really need that rotate. Plus, if they're not making a rotate here makes it so they can't just do a main wall garage take, because if they did, then they'd have to open this and they can get shot from many different angles. So you don't want to make a rotate there. That's pretty off meta. I would not do that. And then you want to make this hole here. You got to make this a little bit higher. I made it a little bit low. So try to make it a little bit higher, so that way you can vault up. Yeah, this is way too low. So you want it to be probably like about here is what I would say. And then you can vault over. You want to make it a one-way vault. Then you can also make holes. What I would do is I would make holes right here, so you can look at the stairs if they do take garage. And then you're also going to want to reinforce this top red, and you can make you want to make a rotate on this side 100% of the time. So that is what you want to do. You want to make a rotate on this side, but you can also add like a punch hole or something here. Although most of the time you're just going to want to shoot it out. So that's pretty much it for this. And then your shield for this site, I like to put it, if you're smoke, you have ADSs here, and then you put it here. You put ADSs on. I call this breaker, and then you can put this radio. I call that breaker because that, but I mean I know that's not a popular call out. So you put your shield here, and then you have ADSs, and you can watch the hop in, and you can watch breach, and they have to clear you. So that's what I would do with my shield. That's just the basic smoke setups for CCTV. And next I'm gonna go do gym bedroom. Okay, so for gym bedroom, I decided to go castle because castle is more of the setup to do than smoke. And for this one, I will show about everything. So here, you want to make a rotate here. So if you're castle, what you're first going to do is you want to make a rotate on this side of the gym bedroom. And then as far as rotates on this wall, as far as reinforcements on this wall go, you don't want to have two. A lot of teams don't use any. I wouldn't use any personally, because it's going to be really difficult for you to, you know, like if they plant behind it, you're kind of giving them an easy plant spot, and so I wouldn't do it. It gives them an easy attack. That's kind of, I would say that's pretty off meta. I know I've been using the word meta a lot, but the siege meta changes very drastically a lot of the time. So then you're just going to want to put a castle barricade here, and then I like to set my proximity alarms above breach, so that way my player in bathroom can hear if they walk in and swing with the shotgun. That's where I like to put my proximity alarms. You can put them wherever, really. And then if you have a mirror window, put a mirror window facing this way with the vault rotate right here. I'll show you the vault rotate. So you make a vault rotate right here, you reinforce this from the other side, and you just put a mirror window and you can play it. Although even if you don't have, I like to put somebody in Logi just because I think that this gunfight is really easy to take and win. I believe, like, most of the time when people are peeking me here, I can easily take their head off because they can barely see me and I can see most of them. So it's a pretty easy gunfight. So I would play somebody in Logi, and then what you can do is you can either put your proximity alarm on the Logi hatch, or you can put it in, like, construction door. That way they can't, like, surprise push you from cache. Now, next, what you're going to want to do is your cache setup. So normally you don't want to extend all the way into server, because if you extend all the way into server, then you're going to be giving up too much ground. So you could do the Wichita Wolves. Well, obviously they weren't the team that invented it, but there's a private pro team that did it, but I remember it as the Wichita Wolves, where you put a Wamai here and you extend all the way over here. But the problem is that your guy top red, because there's not support in garage and because you're not really holding CC, he can get pushed in from breach. They can breach this open and push him in. Then they can peek him from server, garage window, or they could come up on him on red. And that's what I figured out, or not figured out, but that's what happened to me a lot of times if I tried to play here. They would just come up at me on red and watch my garage. So even if I killed the red guy, as soon as I came back up, I would be dead. So I would not recommend. I would just recommend reinforcing this entire, all of this room off. And what you can do is you can keep. I would keep the door open. I think closing the or putting the castle barricade on the door is kind of. I mean, there's a few things you can do with your castle barricade, is what I'm trying to say. I normally would like to keep the server rack open because I know that they're gonna have to open walls to peek me anyways, and I can hold one door. I'm not really worried about it. And you also want to reinforce this, that way they can't get angles on you from. That way they can't get angles on you from construction window into cache. So you want to reinforce that. And you reinforce your trash wall, of course. This is just the basic setups. I'm showing you mostly the holes and whatnot. You can let me know in the comments what you want me to show you next. And then third, back castle barricade, I would just put it on master window. It just makes it harder for them to open up all the windows and pressure you there, which I think most teams should have 3 to 4 people pushing cache with 1 person playing windows most of the time, most of the round, maybe not early round, but most of the round they should. And, well, 3 people pushing cache, 1 playing windows, and probably a maverick on your main wall. Well, that's it for the 3 setups. I would show you bar, but to be honest, I don't even know a setup for bar. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.